Hey guys， 我黑嘅，有隻叫 LJK 都得。咁我哋繼續翻呢 Hogwarts Legacy 霍格華茲的傳承。咁上一集呢，我哋就分配咗學院啦，我哋正式入咗 Gryffindor， 就係哈利波特嗰個所就讀嗰個學院啦，亦都同妙麗榮恩都一樣啦。咁呢，而家我哋上一集亦都簡單參觀咗我哋個學院位啦，同埋 walk around 咗某啲位置，不過仲未完全行晒參觀晒周圍嘅。呢個咩用咧？可以咁樣喐嘅，有啲恐怖其實。呢個海妖嚟嘅應該係。睇下呢個先，咩嚟？支線嚟㗎，可以同佢對話喎，似乎。Hello?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
你研究咩結果呢？但係
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
附近有冇見到類似咁嘅畫呢？
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Okay, perhaps I could check it out.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
佢個學院唔係比較醒目
Do come and
嘅
find me if you stumble on something illuminating
對
that
象嚟
solves
嘅
the
咩？
mystery.
呢啲學生，我唔記得咗佢個學院係咩喎？黃色係邊間學院你唔知？嗱，呢幅畫嘅秘密睇睇先。Nora 提到咧，幅畫附近施放 Lumos， 就係 Lumos 咧，其實就同我哋第一集、第二集嗰陣時都用過啦。有簡單嘅 magic 就係點光咁用嘅，就可以點亮啲黑暗嘅地方。所以呢個空白嘅畫睇落去好似差一片咁樣，但係如果我哋施展 Lumos，
Lumos.
Here we
That
go.
spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
幅畫顯示咗應該係貼士嘅位置，俾我哋可以睇到下一個行動係點做。但係 Nora 係咪真係完全唔知嘅咧
Hello, Lenora. Could you remind me what's so special about that empty painting?
It's not necessarily special, as far as I can tell. It's some sort of puzzle that I'm trying to work out. Have a look if you're of a mind.
Puzzle.
Perhaps you can spot a clue that I've missed.
Alright then. 佢個位置。呢邊喎，街住我哋去，應該呢個位。地圖打
This
顯
looks
示
like the
紫色，
location from the painting.
係呢
What could be so special about it?
上面嘅隻蝴蝶
Lumos.
哦，
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
帶呢個唔係蝴蝶嘅飛蛾嚟嘅，帶翻去幅畫度。There we go。
I knew there was a connection. I should
Got
tell
it.
Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
OK， 實戰指南，比想象中好似容易啊。跟住同翻阿 Nora 咧對話，一下子破解咗佢所謂嘅 puzzle。睇嚟你冇點用你個腦喎，雖然唔係話佢蠢啊。
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
唔話你聽，follow 住個 lead 啦就係。
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain.
Nat and Meat.
Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Okay.
The moth! I should have seen that.
飛蛾撲了個框完成，挑戰已解鎖之前關係任務。Great。跟住我哋做啲咩咧？繼續翻個主線，撳一撳翻個 map 先。我哋上翻個防禦術科 ，which is 呢一個。繼續翻主線啦。變形學庭院。前面呢度 catch the class 啊！我哋要第一次入到嚟呢一個學院啊！呢邊仲有個支線，唔係主線我哋要做嘅，但係上咗嗰堂課先。我哋可唔可以施展魔法咧，令到呢個恐龍骨係咪恐龍骨咧？好似西遊啊，係咪可以令佢喐嘅咧？好似翻山侏羅館咁樣。翻山侏羅館、翻山博物館啊，應該都 whatever。喺呢度啦。絕實話，總有啲實戰嘅魔法，我哋學到啦要。大爆爆！中文翻譯好怪。
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
OK， 漂浮咒，睇落去好似簡單嘅一個咒術啦，但係可以令到敵人咧懸空咁樣喺空中啊。OK，嚟啦我哋。Got it。拉維亞薩，英文點讀 ？Leviosa。我哋都讀翻英文我哋，中文好翹口啊，的確。Leviosa。睇過 Harry Potter 嗰陣時都記得呢個幕啦，即係好 basic 嘅 magic 嚟嘅呢個係。我記得妙麗一下子學到呢個 magic 啊！Leviosa， 今次 Sub-Zero 嘅有啲呢個木偶，好 basic 就係普通攻擊啦。
See how the dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Leviosa.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
即係當敵方用咗呢一個防禦咒嘅話咧，即係大家見到好明顯係黃色咁樣，黃色護盾啦。咁我哋點樣破佢防咧？就係利用呢一個 Leviosa。
Now,
令到敵
the
人呢
basic cast.
破防，跟住我哋可以咁樣攻擊
Well
啦。
done.
piece of cake 啊，的確係。
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper
哇！
Hogwarts
咁快決鬥，
I want
咁快切磋我哋要。
using only Levioso, basic
我比
cast,
dummy 嚟
and
講，的確係
Protego. You may begin.
實戰同學生切磋係會有意思啲嘅。
This should be
Levioso.
Shut up！
This can't be your first duel. Let's just
Only all of my students were this adept.
冇錯，
Levioso.
I do enjoy my duel. Try to
跌落去
anticipate your
KO
opponent's next move.
秒殺啦！
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
咁我哋嘅法號就係叫不留手啊嘛。
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Yeah!
Thank you, Professor.
5分啊話。
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
哦，
All
讚不絕口啊！俾呢
that's
個
enough
professor。
spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
哦，咁就完咗一堂啦，我哋。
You
Well,
drilled
do I?
Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
幾靚女喎呢個？呢個同我哋
Always
學院
thought
嘅。
Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
再同我其他學生對話先，幫
If
定
you
一
know the
下。
right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Yeah, me too。不過必要嘅時候，我哋先至要使出呢啲招式啫。其實我哋可能真係遇到邪惡嘅魔術師、魔法師，或者
Nice work.
Sebastian，哦就係你殺落。
I enjoyed that.
佢個學院係同馬糞一樣喎。
Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
冇錯，並唔係。但我哋唔可以講啊。呢個
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
which is 有啲意思，但係好有可疑啊。
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's
教
joining a
壞我
secret
哋㗎嘛
dueling club or
，secret
sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian.
哇
I'll keep
我
that in
professor
mind.
即刻後面
Good.
聽到啦，行過
Pleasure
嚟
chatting with you. I'm
話我
sure I'll see
哋
you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Alright then,
Till next time.
thanks for the invitation 啊，前條鬼叔好學生。哦，33呢？
I'd hate to face Professor HEYK in a duel.
跟住到魔咒課啊 ，before 我哋上魔咒課，再繼續參觀一下呢個地方先。好多地方我哋都要探索一下。 level 2先鎖定，但係我哋而家 pass 咗咯，其實係20幾呢，好似30幾呢咯。好，撳翻呢個 list 睇睇先啦。大家見到我哋已經學咗基本嘅魔法。首先就我哋已經熟悉嘅 Lumos 啦，同埋啱啱嗰個 Alarius 係嘛度。之後仲有其他魔法我哋要繼續學啊。Keep learning。呢個我哋 fast travel 點
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
係啦，大家有睇過第2集《Harry Potter》啊？最近我真係追翻啦，為咗呢隻 game。第2集咧真係開始教點樣瞬間移動啊，跟住就諗起呢一個啦，就係 with flu powder 抌嗰啲粉，然後瞬間轉移。我哋要揾到更多啲 fast travel 點，知道？咦，呢一個茶杯嚟喎，飲杯 coffee 或 tea 先。喺上面嗰層 ，impressive。呢度落啦。喂，落翻嚟最底嗰層度，呢度已經有。入唔到啦，入唔到。
Not one of them deserves more than a tea.
石像鬼。
Fills our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such.
我呢度個箱開唔開到咧？我哋，似乎唔俾開。魔咒火喺上面嗰層啊！我呢個像要唔要喐啊？咁 devil。成個魔龍咁樣啊！我上翻嚟呢層咯，呢邊好大啊！真係講真，畢竟呢個霍格華茲係個 castle 嚟嘅，即係同電影嗰陣時睇我哋一樣，有啲鬼魂喺度，唔可以話鬼魂 spirit 啦。又要摸下隻貓先。Easy there。上一集我都講啦，如果大家有個好高嘅顯示卡或者你用 PS5 嚟玩咧，真係校到最高畫質嚟玩咧，真係好試過享受。就如電影一樣咁啊，睇緊。OK，先係咪呢邊啊？呢度唔係好似我哋要再上多層嘅，不過睇下呢一層有啲咩先。我費格教授嘅教室嚟嘅呢個係。
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello。先跟住。睇下呢一個先，我特登有呢個咁 private 嘅位嘅，好似。呢度入去睇睇先。廁所嚟嘅呢度，有冇男女廁其實？有呢啲開唔到咁嘅箱嚟。我諗起嗰個 spirit 啊！哇！呢個唯獨係呢一個馬桶會咁樣噴水池咁樣噴。我見到個尿兜應該係男廁啦，呢個女廁啦啊，應該係女廁嚟啦。OK，excuse me。 我哋再上多層啊，至係魔術課嘅位置。
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
呢度啦，哇玩咩 magic 啊？咦，部 Fraser 喺邊呢
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
？Hello，
Hello, I am Nettie.
總間學院
So
喎
you are the
，呢
new
田就
student.
係你。
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to
佢
year
着住個
5
睡
of
衣
charm.
出嚟啊
Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
So， 我哋而家就學到呢個速前嘅魔法。咁啊，先都係同我哋喐個魔士都一樣啦，嚟啊！哇，咁快追得，加力速前，拉啲嘢過嚟咁樣嘅。Akio， 哦，好方便啊！使乜講？咁我拉敵人過嚟得唔得咧？然後即刻近戰攻擊佢。
Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that.
哇！真係上得夠
To
快
have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally
10分鐘
lovely
咁
day.
啊，只
I was
係。
thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
哦，即刻上戶外堂啦。跟住部 Fraser。
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
唔通？我以為真係玩到掃把添。我呢個我記得係 Reparo 啊 ，Magic。
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
我哋先，成日都叫我哋先，新嚟新豬肉啊。OK， 同頭先啱啱學一樣咁樣啦，即
Very
刻試試
simply,
呢個速
cast
前
Accio
魔法。
on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far. Very good. Happens to the best of us.
但唔好拉跌佢啊，或者要撳停嘅。OK，I see。
Excellent. Good. Not to worry.
點樣控啊？但係企遠啲試下先。
Splendid. Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. Well, there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Lady first, 不如
Watch this.
Impressive， 哇，50分即刻。
Yes!
My turn。係啦。
Accio。
哎呀，我真係唔知點樣控啊！撳實住唔通係要點樣鬆手咧？會囂咁樣走。
There we go.
啊！真係要再撳多次個掣嘅。
That's it.
Here we go.
唔知我明明撳咗，因為但係唔知點解唔得。如果我唔跌一個波，應該高分過佢啊！嚟咯 ！Stop！ God damn it！ 真係要繼續 practice 先得啦。
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
又嚟 interesting 一啲。玩啲咩咧？今次？哦。
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I see.
I'll say.
Enough
Lady
chatter.
first.
Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
OK 啊。
Watch this.
哇，40分，果然係高手。OK，my turn。轉多次先等佢。來啦！喂 ，OK，50 point。
Excellent control there.
Be sharp.
撞哇，靠咁樣撞，都係40分
There we
啫。
go.
先，我哋要佔領最佳位置。我驚撞到50添，呢個位先。
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You're doing quite well.
OK， 40，落去啊！
Brilliant.
咩30咋？
Here we go.
哦，哇！咁樣撞到都冇嘢，哇！咁都攞到40分俾佢。10分領先啫，俾佢。係啦，高手 show 俾你睇。
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
哎，差啲，冇跌 ！Jesus， 差啲，唉，俾佢贏咗。Jesus 啊，真係。
Very good, both of you. Well done.
我啱啱先慢慢上手咗，其實。
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you.
你都不留手啊！
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio.
哇，
Took
唔
weeks
怪
for
之
me
啦，
to
你
get
苦練咗
anything right when I
幾個禮拜
transferred。here. It gets easier, I promise.
我自立自強。恭喜你嘅理
That's
解。
good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, We had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
I see. Wakanda 幾大咧？
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
咁你點解唔翻去嗰度讀咧？嚟呢度讀咧？點嘅樣嘅咧？但係
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
魔法咪都係同呢度一樣咧？
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
咩最比較弱？
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. 都可以施展魔法啦。Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Okay.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Waiting 咗好耐啦，其實。Okay.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
有啲咩對話想同我講呢？
A word, if you would.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
咩額外輔導咧？我係啲心理課啊。Hello, you.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Accio 度，頭先 Professor 由呢個位入嚟嘅，想睇呢一個係咪去 office 咧 ？So far 又係入唔到住。Okay.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
你係 Samantha.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
課程難度都唔係太高。
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Nice to know you. Okay. 有箱係咪代表見到個地圖有箱 icon 代表
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling me.
呢個應該要解謎先開到啊！
Albert Boot.
所以之後我哋先再嚟。
Basil Flack.
Oh, fine fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot?
睇先。而家我哋個 mission 咧就係呢個主線。衛斯理下課後 ，Professor 衛斯理 Weasley 咧就 想見我，去到嗰個地方度揾佢啊！有冇 lift 嘅咧？其實呢個地方應該冇 lift 啊，啲 castle 邊有 lift 啊？曉魔法點會有 lift 啊？係咪先？就係呢個瞬間轉移。我記得個瞬間轉移可以落到去。點樣喐咧？就咁點過去係咪就係咧？先呢度變形學教室係啦，穿梭喺呢度啦。Professor 喺邊呢？哦，多比。
What about the room, Professor?
係咪呢個
I
叫
was thinking
的
the
啊
same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
同多比應該同一個
There you are.
品種啊。Hello， 揾到咩事呢？
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors HEYK and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
咩都冇講，講唔講好咧？唔講住，我係同 Professor Fig 嘅秘密嚟嘅。
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
咩 assignment 咧？
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
終於有返自己嘅魔杖啦！我哋個 wand 啊，仲可唔可以講多啲關於魔藥店嘅事咧
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions
Poison
stocks
shop.
a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
配方係咩咧？
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
OK， 嗰邊係咪真係有呢個店嘅咧？
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no
我
one
都有
else
啲
to
期
pair
待
me
攞
with
到
a
我哋
wand.
自己嘅魔杖啊，合適我哋嘅。
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well.
米村
I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice.
Natty好啲
Miss
啦，
Onai
比
is one of our
Sebastian
most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Oh, I see. 好， 簡單交代完我哋上完堂之後要做啲咩啦。Professor Weasley， 我哋留翻下一集咧再繼續啦。咁呢一度首份作業就係叫我哋去到個復修，Repair New Magic。OK， 喺我哋下一集再繼續俾大家睇啦。我哋今集就嚟到呢度，中意朋友咧就可以 like、subscribe、share 啦。我哋下集見，拜拜。